1,623 secondary school history teachers are gathered in Nyanza district in a national civic education training. They learn on the quality of education based on the historical heritage of the country. Some of the teachers mentioned that they didn't share similar thoughts and information on the history of Rwanda, which in most cases created controversy and confused students. After this training, the teachers look forward to educating students with similar information countrywide, using new teaching materials and doing away with colonial books.
Hari ibintu byinshi tugiye gukosora no kuvugurura no kuvuga ngo ibi bizadufasha kugendera ku murongo.
There are so many things we are going to change and revamp. It will help us streamline teaching of the history of Rwanda. There are some lessons we taught differently and poorly, especially genocide ideology. There were some things the teachers were afraid to say, or share it in private, or even leave it for different reasons. But here, we shall gain information and strength to teach the history of the genocide without bias.
Ntekereza ko hano tuzakura imbaraga zo kwigisha amateka nta pfunwe dufite.
Commissioner at the National Itorero, Nyanza Jean explained that the purpose of this training was to have teachers on the same page when it comes to the history of the country.
Muri gahunda ya guverinoma rero y'imyaka 7 ihera muri 17 ikageza muri 24.
In the government 7-year plan, which started in 2017 and ending in 2024, in its 79th article, we are required to build a strong and effective village and schools Itorero, so that in 2024, Itorero is strong in schools. The Constitution requires us to fetch from our rich history and heritage to build today and tomorrow. We want to teach our children to analyze Rwanda's heritage, to pick what can build them now and in the near future. Dr. Isaac Munyakazi, the State Minister in the Ministry of Education in charge of primary and secondary school, called upon teachers to educate students about the history of the country without fear or bias. The teachers we have here had challenges when it comes to teaching the history of the country, especially the genocide against the Tutsis. Some of them were biased in teaching the history of the genocide or afraid to openly talk about it. Others were twisting facts. Today, the civic engagement will help teachers change the education they give to our students, education that should be based on the real history of the country. The information should also be accompanied by Rwandan core values the teachers are going to instill in them. About 1,623 secondary school history teachers gathered in Nyanza district in a national civic education training.